What is up, everybody? All right, it is Tuesday. Some a little bit of news broke. I wouldn't say news broke, but definitely some information out there, out in the world. Aaron Rodgers talking to the Jets. Apparently, the Jets are flying out. We're going to talk about this. A big shout out to Quick Trip, first of all, sponsoring the show. Be sure to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube or wherever you're watching, Facebook. Hammer the follow button, the subscribe button. But so Aaron Rodgers, the time in Green Bay might come to an end. I've been arguing this point for 3 years or however long this thing has been going on. That Aaron Rodgers ain't going nowhere. He's going to retire a Green Bay Packer. But I don't know, man. This is a year where I said I don't know for sure. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm not going to scream and shout and say that it's an impossibility. Obviously, there's some stuff going on behind closed doors people don't know about. But with Aaron Rodgers, first of all, people who say that this is fake news, this ain't real, dude, this is real. I'm the first one to attack, fake news or these BS storylines, especially on Facebook. They just put a, whatever, just some sports page. People believe it, like, oh my goodness. So I'm all for attacking them and going after them and calling it out, but this is real. People, more than one person reported. How if it's not real? One reporter sometimes will report something, and all the other reporters are yeah, I don't know about that one, bud. You know what I mean? They're not touching it. Bleacher Report and everything will repost it. Oh, look what this guy said. You know what I mean? Even though they don't even believe it. But this is other reporters start chiming in. Yeah, I talked to some people and they said the same thing, whatever. And then he says, and first of all, it's a conversation. It doesn't mean that a trade is happening. They're working out the details right now. But now the Jets are going to go visit Rodgers. So obviously they had a phone call and they liked how it went. They're all right, let's talk some more. That's kind of how things work, And but the Packers have been saying this whole time is that they don't. It's up to Aaron Rodgers. They're putting on Rodgers. They're hey, if Rodgers wants to be a Packer, he's going to be a Packer. If he wants to get traded, we'll trade him. Wants to retire, we'll get in the paperwork. You know what I mean? They've been all hey, we'll do whatever we want. I don't know. It's because they don't want. Remember, when Favre got traded, it was Ted Thompson was hated. Everyone remembers that. Brett Favre will take you to the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers take you to the toilet bowl. Whatever that guy said. But so I think that they don't want that, but they got a lot of situations because Jordan Love, his clock's run out. The contract situation, do they want to sign a big contract to a guy that they haven't really seen too much in live action? I think that they know what he is. It doesn't matter what fans say because I argue with fans all day long. Jordan Love isn't this and that. He's bad and he'll never be what. Calm down, bro. We don't see him in practice. Some guy just said, well, you think he's only doing good in practice? But dude, he hasn't played that many games, dude. So I'm not saying that he's going to be Aaron Rodgers. I'm not saying he's going to be another MVP, but I'm saying I don't know, and neither do you. You don't know. You didn't see him on the practice field. You don't see him. You don't know how he takes care of himself in the offseason. You're not having conversations with him daily like these people are. That is what they're doing. That's how they evaluate it. It's not just in a game. It's practice. Is he there weightlifting? Is he doing all the things he's supposed to do? That is what they see, and they see him in practice. They see him throwing footballs. And Aaron Jones spoke up for Jordan Love. A lot of guys have backed him up, and people are going to say, well, what else are they going to say? They don't have to say anything. But people say, hey, do you think Jordan Love is going to be this, or that? They could be positive without saying, I think it's going to be great. I forget what Aaron Jones exactly said. But he'd get around. He'd be hey, he's a young kid. He's been standing around Rodgers. We'll see what happens. He could say something like that. They chose to say he's that dude, And I'm not saying that they're saying he's a Hall of Famer, but that's the thing too, Packer fans, let me talk to you real quick. Understand you do not need a Hall of Fame quarterback to win football games. All right. I think the Packers have been so lucky or whatever, they had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks back to back. Now people are convinced you couldn't possibly win a football game without being a Hall of Fame quarterback. You build a team around it. You have a good running game. You play good defense. You have a quarterback who does not going to give the ball away. See, the point isn't that you have to be a great quarterback. Don't be the reason you lose. Don't be trash. Don't fumble the ball. Don't throw interceptions. Don't do all those things. Just manage the game. And Matt LaFleur's offense, I think, is intended just for that. Matt LaFleur's offense is intended to move the ball around, take what's given, that type of thing. And they have a great running back. I absolutely think that the Packers could be successful next year. Am I predicting the Packers go to the Super Bowl if Aaron Rodgers isn't the quarterback and it's Jordan Love? No, I'm not going to do. I probably will. I don't go. But I'm not saying that they're going to win a Super Bowl, but I think that they can win. Like everyone thinking that's what someone saying, oh, just wait till they're 0-8, then this and that. Like they're not going 0-8. And that could have been a joke by that dude too, but they're not going 0-8. You know, even if Jordan Love is quarterback next year, they're not going 0-8. But let's just slow down. Let's pump the brakes, see what's happening. Just because Aaron Rodgers is having a conversation with the Jets management doesn't mean that. Like I saw someone say, well, if they're there, that's because they're going to offer a deal. Yeah, they are. The Jets are going to be trying. That's why they're there, to get Aaron Rodgers to be their quarterback. But it doesn't mean Aaron Rodgers will be like, oh, gee willy, guys. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see. Like, because obviously he wants to win. Maybe he wants to live in New York. I can't imagine that situation. No, big shout out to New York people. I wouldn't want to live there, though. I'm just saying. I do like watching the videos on TikTok, though. All right. So don't come at me, New York people. I know you're very sensitive about your city. I respect it. All right. But people saying, though, that Aaron Rodgers couldn't handle the New York media, I think is silly. I think that's like one of the most silly things that anyone has ever said. Aaron Rodgers has been one of the most scrutinized players. Like, he's talked about all the time. He can't do nothing. You know, he cleans his house. People are writing articles about it. You know what I mean? So I think he can handle the media. Yeah, it's me more people in a room. But like he's, you know, he's coming at Aaron Rodgers nonstop. But to break it down for you guys, this story is legit. It is legit, as far as I can tell, because I don't know. But I'm very skeptical of every story that I read. First of all, I don't read stories. I don't read articles, and I know I don't say it to be edgy because it makes you a little stupid. But I don't read. Like, if you're not gonna do it in a video, I mean, I'm talking about sports. Like, I'll read an article of some stuff I actually want to, you know, learn or whatever. And there's some articles I read very, 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 very little. If they're short, you know, if it says like 2-minute read, if it says over that, I'm like, you lost me. 2-minute read, you might be able to suck me into. But every article I've ever clicked on has about 126 ads. You know what I mean? So I'm just not with it. I'll, you know, make a video, bro. Like, whatever you're talking about, whatever you're reading about or writing about, someone's making a video about it, dude. I'll just watch it, bro. You know what I mean? And I know that makes me sound stupid. I don't read. I read, you know, I read my Facebook and stuff, you know, over on the phone. But yeah, so we got some stuff going on here. We're gonna be live probably this week. I'm gonna try to get Ron Talk Sports over on Facebook to join me. Maybe someone else too. Who knows? But I do want to talk about this. And I think we're gonna get results really, really soon with this Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love situation, or not really Jordan Love situation. But then Lamar Jackson, dude, did you see all these people getting paid, bro? Daniel Jones, what did he just get? Daniel Jones just got like $160 million or something. Was that? I think it was, let me just see if it pops up right here. Yeah, Daniel Jones. It's not saying on that one. But so then I commented on Facebook, right? I said, Lamar Jackson's about to get $1 billion, bro. People were like, yeah, $160 million for Daniel Jones, which I think is ridiculously overpaid. Daniel Jones, I don't think he's that good of a quarterback, and I ain't hating on the guy because hey, good for you. Get your money. I ain't hating on anyone ever getting their money. Get every penny of it. And you know, but like I'm saying, even average quarterbacks are making money. $100 million. He's got to be the worst $100 million quarterback ever who signed a $100 million deal. And I don't mean to trash the dude. I just don't think he's good, and I really don't. I have hate for the Giants a little bit, you know what I mean? But not him specifically. Remember that time he ran down the field, almost got a touchdown, like tripped over his own feet? and I'm not talking trash because maybe he'll turn on to do something. I just don't think he's worth that type of contract. You know, he could become something. I think he would. I don't know. I feel like he would have by now, you know what I mean? And then who else we got here? We got, Derek Carr got $150 million. How did Derek Carr get $150 million? And Daniel Jones got $160. I mean, not to say that Derek Carr is like some great gift of quarterback world. I think Derek Carr is a good quarterback, though. I think he can be. He definitely took a back seat last year. He had Devontae Adams. Maybe they tried to force it. I didn't watch all the games, but I think Derek Carr is a functional quarterback. I guess that's just a going rate now, you know? Maybe like because $100 million used to mean something. $100 million when a quarterback got paid $100 million back in the day, like it meant something. Like now, Daniel Jones out here getting 160. They're just throwing $100 million. You know, good for them though. You know that just shows that the NFLPA doing their job because dude's getting paid. I ain't never gonna get mad at someone making their money. But yeah. So I said like, Lamar Jackson about to get $1 billion. You know, he just Lamar Jackson was just franchise tagged. So I don't know what he's going to get paid, like if he played on that, which I don't think he's going to. I'm just going to say I think he wants his money. He should get it. They need to figure that thing out. But I don't know. I think it's a tricky situation with Lamar Jackson, the way what he wants and how he wants, and he's very like seems to be like very particular about how he wants it, and he doesn't have an agent, I don't think. So like, we'll see about that situation. But dude, this quarterback pricing is going up and up and up and up. Man, these dudes are making big. Jordan Love's gotta be like, dude, let me play just for like a year, bro. Throw a couple tutties and give me like 300 milli. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. We'll see who the quarterback is for the Green Bay Packers this next season. But I do want to say, if you go to themattramage.com, you can find all my social media links. Right? You can find everything that I'm doing. You can even find my store. I have some merch up there. I'm gonna do some giveaways. I'm probably gonna do one on Instagram pretty quick. Do one like every month. I have different reasons to do one every month on Facebook. I'm gonna do a lot of giveaways on Facebook because they're my most engaging type of folk. You know what I mean? But I got this new shirt. You know what I mean? All you need is love. All right. So when Jordan Love is that dude, no matter when that is, you're gonna be set up. All you need is love. Shirt. I think it's a fire shirt. You know what I mean? I like it. I think it turned out great. But I have more merch over there. We got the Bear Steel stuff. We got Viking. No, we don't have no Viking stuff in the store anymore. But I got all types of stuff. We got beanies, we got hats. We're gonna have beer glasses coming soon. We got all types of stuff. We got the hangover hoodie, the not gonna lie, I'm a little buzzed up. We got the merch going on. But anyways, we will see that within the next couple of days. I think we're gonna find out about this Aaron Rodgers situation. See what's what. I guess tonight or today or tomorrow. He'll be visiting with the Jets management. I'm assuming that we'll know pretty quick after that, like what's what. Because the Packers have said apparently, if you want to come back, we're with you. If you want to be traded, we'll do that too. So like, if he wants to get traded and says this is what I want, then it is happening. And then things are going to get interesting. You know what I mean? And we'll do another podcast maybe tomorrow. I'll jump on this thing. But I appreciate everyone who's watching, everyone who's listening. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube. Go over there and on YouTube. And I want to real quick before you out this thing, I want to start doing like I got some fun ideas. Like I'm going to show Green Bay. I'm going to go around Green Bay and just start doing videos all over Green Bay, kind of showing people who never been to Green Bay, like what it's like beyond Lambeau Field. But I'll be showing a lot of stuff by Lambeau Field, like all the businesses, all the restaurants, all the things you can do around Lambeau Field. Just to make some of the neighborhoods, just walk through, kind of just show off Lambeau Field and all the cool stuff that Green Bay has to offer. Because unlike popular opinion, Green Bay is a vacation destination. All right, anyone who says differently, they're dang liars. You know what I mean? Go Pack, go! Big shout out to Quick Trip sponsoring this little thing we got going on here, and stay tuned. We got more coming. Be sure to subscribe, people. Hammer the subscribe button. You know what I mean?